If you're thinking about donating to charity this Christmas season, but don't know where your dollar would best serve the community, one safe play is to entrust the United Way with your donation dollars. Last year they distributed funding to about 70 community partners, supportive programs that help real people tackle their challenges. The corporate structure of the United Way as we know it today in Canada was formed in 1975, stemming from its original creation back in 1939 during the Great Depression. The idea behind it is to form a community chest in order to serve social welfare. Trisha Bings has the United Way to thank in part because it contributes funding to help run the Single Parent Resource Centre in Victoria, an organisation she says is a lifeline for her family. It's a lot of work raising her twin boys by herself, Sage and Leo.
Parenting, I'm finding out, is the hardest job on the planet. And being a single parent, it's a job that has no breaks. You're 24/7, you are a parent. I thank God for daycare because it does give me the time to volunteer, to go to school, to clean the house, just to do simple things, you know, that a lot of people take for granted.
In her late teens, Trisha turned to drugs and alcohol. She liked to party and was a very transient free spirit moving from town to town, not able to hold down a job. But about 5 years ago, at age 26, she sobered up and soon after became pregnant with twins. Her life was about to change dramatically. Trisha's been volunteering at the resource centre now for just over a year. She's been in school studying social work and is also focused on building her art career. Have a look at some of her pieces.
I always wanted to help children. That's why I wanted to get into social work. And you can't help the children unless you help the parents because they're the ones who are with them every day.
1 in 5 children in Greater Victoria grow up in a household led by a single parent, 80% headed by women, and half of those live below the poverty line. The Single Parent Resource Centre has been in this community since 1978, and today it looks after 800 families. But there's been an increase of 40% in client numbers over the past 6 months.
Single parents, it's so hard. It's hard to have a job and support your children on one income, you know, especially in Victoria. It's such an expensive place to live. And the Single Parent Resource Centre provides just basic services like clothes and food, and it just makes your dollar go that much farther. And yeah, I'm so grateful for everything that I receive here.
So with increasing need across the board, the United Way is looking to raise $6.3 million for 2012, and they're about halfway to reaching their goal. In Victoria, I'm James Green for The Daily.